Wow, I fucked that up right off, right out the gate. Meow. Hey, what's up, creepers? And Geekers, Christy, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? I have in my hands the glary 335 copy. It's almost there. I just got to do a few more tweaks to the nut, and I think we'll be there. This thing plays fucking great. It's a long road to get here, and my other channel talks all about that, but we're not here to talk about glaries. It's really just in my hands because I'm a male and my hands have to be touching something. I want to talk about a post. Now, this is kind of a... fuck, man. It's like not knowing what's going to... It's like not knowing whether you're going to burn your fucking self or not if you touch the stove. I wasn't actually prepared to talk about the Amico, but I read this post, much like probably a lot of you over at the Intellivision Amico Club, the Facebook group. Richard Haywood, who might I say, I think is the solo fucking individual taking care of that group. So let's show him a little fucking kindness and respect. Dude's doing his best, and he's doing a great job. Especially with all the fucking dickheads that show up over there. I posted the other day. Man, I didn't mean for this to become a rant. We'll get to this, I promise. I posted a couple of days ago that I had a few of those 3D printed cradles for the Amico Physical Edition thingies. And instead of talking about what the fucking subject was, I started getting, when's it coming out? Where's my fucking money? And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, shut the fuck up. Second, they're in my basement, guys. I'm sorry. They're in my fucking basement. I've been hanging on to them this whole time. Poor fucking Rich and what he's got to deal with over there. Tell me whether you like the fucking thing or not, or just ignore it. So, Richard goes on to make this post, and you very rarely hear or see him talk about the Intellivision Amico, which makes this a little more impactful or whatever. I'm not going to get all teary-eyed or anything. And normally I wouldn't even read through the whole thing. I would, hey, go read for yourself. The link's down fucking below. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to go paragraph to paragraph. And pretty much, it's weird because he's pretty much summing up what the majority of us weirdos who are still fucking hanging on to that thread are thinking and feeling right now. So, he starts the fucking thing off with hopes and joy. And it's funny. When I read that, the first thing that came to mind was high hopes. They moved into a new home because they had high hopes. If you don't know that reference, don't worry about it. And Richard, you know me, man. I mean no disrespect. I still gotta be me regardless. But I'm with you, man. Hopes and joy, my friend. So he starts off by saying, these are the two emotions I relate to a bunch of things. Family, friends, and all things retro gaming. It is these two emotions that I also associate with the Intellivision on the announcement of the Amico. I don't have my glasses here. Yes, I do. I can't see a goddamn thing. You'd think I'd be prepared in 9 years of fucking doing this, right? Let's see. He goes on to say, hope that they would be able to deliver an experience that I was looking for at the time. And still do. An experience that allowed me to look back at my childhood and share that vision with my kids. In a new way. In a new way. And I guess at the crux of all of it, that's all it really was about. Something brand new to get people excited about the younger folk that can help demonstrate the past. I know we have all the old consoles and everything, but there was more to it than us just wanting a piece of plastic, you know? So he goes on to speak of joy. Joy, when I was able to actually experience some of my favorite games growing up in a new way, knowing that I will be able to share this joy with my family and friends. Now, this right here, I will have to admit, both the hope and joy, I have to admit. I mean, we kind of can do that with other things too. I know that argument's already going to be coming in. But there was a particular flavor to this one. And maybe it was just nostalgia goggles. Maybe it was the fact that it was branded in television and not fucking Jim's new machine that plays games that no one else is going to like but a couple of fucking weirdos. Okay, I take that one back, but you know what I'm saying. He says, at the beginning, I was just a wide-eyed fan. Yeah, no shit, right? Looking forward to something that might be cool. This is fun, this might be cool. As I heard more about the project, I wanted to join in the fun and talk about this with all friends. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase something, sorry. I found on the ride. The journey was, and continues to be, paying dividends beyond what I could have imagined. I've met so many cool folk and made new and lasting friendships, which also gets fucking clowned on. Why? People like being negative? I don't know. Dickheads? I have no idea. You should see the comment I had to fucking answer today. I guess I'm supposed to keep track of things now. Time. I've met so many cool folks and a massive friendship. Blah, 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 blah. Now where the fuck was I? I was able to connect with the team behind the project and was able to check off some more game industry boxes, as I've always wanted to get a sneak peek of things in progress. Now, isn't that not really the dream? But think about something that you're passionate about and being able to actually be somewhere on a virtual ground floor of it, and like not only just because you know of it, not because you just know about it. We can know about things all day long. This is coming out. We're excited. But to actually actively participate in it, however you choose to see that, that's not a common thing. And that was a big draw. Maybe it was the moth to the flame. I don't know. Not for me, though. Not for me. Because like Richard said here, it keeps paying dividends. If I hadn't had the Amico, good, bad, or indifferent, the good, the bad, and the ugly, I wouldn't have met Rich. And I hope this doesn't sound selfish, but if I hadn't met Rich, I don't think my Alzheimer's Association thing every year would be at least a third, if not half as successful as it is. I mean, he goes off and does his own campaign, and I reap the benefits from it. That's the kind of hearted fucking people, not because they're giving, but because of what they're giving to. That's the kind of cats I want to be surrounded by. And he's speaking fucking true facts here. And when I was reading this, I was inside myself listening to this, Perfect, man. I was to connect with the team behind the industry, blah, 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 boxes. I've always wanted to get a sneak peek at things in progress. I mean, wouldn't that be fun, Wouldn't that be something to bring up old put salt in wounds? Many of us have been following this thing, all knowing how cool it was to be given that much insight into things. I can see where a lot of people got like the whole conflict thing there, and that's cool. I get it. Whatever. I kept it at a what I consider, I guess, an ethical distance, mainly for the other folks involved. Because what ethics do I have to fucking follow? I'm the fan, right? I'm the fan. I'm the only one who can really benefit from the situation. But it's not about that. From doing podcasts, going to cons. You know what, guys? The Amico also got me into doing like live stuff. Back when OEB Pete was around, I think he's got a new channel somewhere. I just can't ever fucking remember which one it is. But that was the first what were you, StreamYard? I think it's called, the thing with the fucking duck, where I actually actively with somebody online in real time. You know what I mean? It was amazing. Sorry, I just fucking woke up, if you can't tell. And I barely have had any of this. I would have had that experience, and it was such a great one. And then to hear from the actual in the middle of it all, that was pretty rad. All right, so from doing podcasts and blah, 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 it was cool to see things from the outside. Sure, we'd get to see some cool things back then. But experience of stuff with the Intellivision really made me feel like I was on the inside. And we were. I mean, in a way, the whole world could have been. And that's a unique experience. It was open to everybody. I feel blessed to be part of all this even now. And I do too. I do too. Going back to continues to pay dividends. Continues to pay. This was open to everybody, whether you liked it or not. I think in a perfect world, I also think COVID had a lot to do with it too. And I'm not talking about delays and stuff on the Intellivision. I mean the attitudes. Because even though the internet was cynical and all that shit, it was cynical in a way that was contained. You know what I mean? Once COVID happened and people's minds started getting, the internet landscape, as far as from my standpoint doing this, became wicked venomous and continues to this day. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. Let's see. I had to. I've had people ask if I regret any of this, especially the significant amount of front-loaded cost. Yeah, I know. To date, and I do want to address this. This is a big number. That's a big fucking number, guys. I have $100 into this, and then whatever it costs me to get these little blue. I know you can't really see them. Those physical things in my hands. The shirts and, the original shirt I bought too. The digital shirt or whatever it was. But the rest of the stuff was from Tommy. We never hit that either. So I don't really have a lot of financial investment, but there are cats like this. Cats like this. So I get the money part of it. I think when I get mad, it's because there's nothing I can say or do about it. I mean, I'm just some dude who's on the sidelines with you guys. But my answer to this, no, he's not, and I'm not either. All of these positive things were happening to me during one of the most stressful and tumultuous times in my, and I'm sure many of our lives. Yeah, right? And I think that's what gravitated me towards this kind of thing. I can be a flippant kid, I could be a fucking mouth. And you all know that. But even more so now. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not over here too often. I'm on my vlog channel a lot more. The Creepy Crawl. There's a little thing to check it out at the end of each one of my videos, So if you want to go over there and check it out, it's pretty cool. We're going to go to Disney next week. But yeah, positive things were happening. And I'm gravitating towards that more so these days. Especially since I've been diving deeper into my art. And I've been really focused on that more than anything. My fucking dining room's a disaster. I could show you what mental illness looks like if I turn the camera, and I'm trying to build my Mandalorian costume. But no fucking regrets. The positive things are still continuing to happen. I got something really fun coming up in another month or so that we're going to start talking about. And I'm going to be hanging out with not only Rich here, but a couple other cats. And I don't know if they want me to say anything yet. And it's not even surrounding the Amico. Has nothing to do with it. In fact, it may come up once or twice, if at all. Fun. It's going to be a fun experience. Dividends. It's all about the fucking dividends, right? All these positive things were happening to me during the most stressful times, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Break. The momentary of the day, blah, blah, blah. It kept me engaged with friends. Yeah, everything I was just saying. Family would geek out about it. It was one of the first things that I watched my family enjoy together with zero. Nothing got between them on this fucking thing, And everyone... all the cynical cocksuckers out there, they want to make fun of that one video where I said the Amico saved my life. And they're too fucking stupid to read what was really being said there. It wasn't the fucking console itself. It could have been anything. We could have gone to an amusement park. if I was experiencing my family doing what they were doing while playing the fucking Amico, we could have been fucking anywhere. The Amico was just a catalyst. It was the conduit. It was insignificant. But I can't say something insignificant. I gotta say the Amico, because I will once in a while play the algorithm thing, but I don't jump through the fucking hoops and everything. So, take that for what it's worth. But as he says, the smiles on my family's faces, that stuff is fucking priceless to me. Amen, brother. Amen. I hope that gives you all a bit more insight. You can read the rest of this. I think you get the fucking picture. So if you ever question why I'm still kind of hanging on, it's that stuff. It's that stuff. There are loyalties to certain things and certain peoples because of certain actions that happened during some of the darkest times of my life. Happened during the Amico time. And they're not connected. They're not connected, but I'm glad they are. Because things turned out the way they are, and we're still talking about this right now. And I'm still responding cynically to cynical fucking comments on my channel. Hey, Games Are. Just message me on Facebook. So that's all I had to fucking say, really. I just wanted to read this thing. If you're not over there, that's fine. That's cool. More than likely, whoever's going to watch this is going to be someone I probably wouldn't want to fucking see over there anyway. No, that's not true either. That's not true either. You guys all know how I feel. That's how serious it was. I forgot I had a guitar in my hand. But yeah, no. If I have one thing I'd want to say to the folks over there, mainly the two main cats, give us something, bro. Something. I think it's there's a level of disrespect that's inherent. It's happening. And by saying nothing at all is screaming louder than anything. And obvious, the obvious shit. We don't have to discuss what it is. I would say at this point, at least weekly, come out. Because you're talking about progress happening. And I believe it is. I mean, I know two cats have been playing with this fucking thing for however long. Okay? So there is something to talk about. So I say weekly updates, man. Please, we deserve at least that. Seriously, I got $100 into it. My buddy Rich here has $3,000 into it. And we know we know about the 10K guy. We know all about my buddy there. Even if you come on saying not much has happened this past week, we're still doing XYZ. But we have decided to do this, or we have decided not to do this. Maybe highlight an employee or something. I don't know. Just be regular with whatever. And you know what? Unfortunately, at this point, you got to take the douchebags. You got to take them. I can't feel too much sympathy for you guys there on that one. But I think both sides really at least deserve that much. Even with no news. At least show yourself and speak about something. But that's how I feel. I'm still looking forward to things until the actual official word comes out and says this is dead in the water. I'm still going to look forward to it. I'm not going to talk much about it until we know more, but I don't see the fucking need. But Rich summed it up perfectly. Why a lot of us still feel this way. And mine goes a little deeper because there was a dark time in my life and they stepped in. Like literally stepped in. So, guys, go ahead and leave your feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down, all feedback to the Creep is positive. By all means, I know I can fucking count on you. Let me know what you think down below. Stay on fucking topic. Don't ask me about the Amico. Don't ask me when it's coming out. Don't ask me about your fucking money. I don't fucking care. talk to me about this. If you have things to counter, this is why I've been like this to you, Chris, or to whatever. I don't think it's anything you need to be fucking mean about to anybody, but we all took our punches. We all fucking threw a few hands here and there. Whatever will be, will be. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do apologize for my lack of activity over here. You know, genuinely. I'm not feeling it. And for the folks who are newer and don't know that's how I kind of operate, I don't jump through algorithm hoops. I talk about what I feel like talking about when I feel like it, you know. If I'm not feeling it for 2 months, I've gone months without making videos. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. But you'll notice one thing, I never ask for the subscriptions because I know how my shit is. But I promise you, I will have some videos coming up on the fuck it's called, the Odyssey 2. The Jaguar, I have it half in the bag, but I had to get a new phone. So I got to do it again. So, and I'm pissed off about that, so I've been avoiding it. Going to Disney next week, but we'll pick up things here. Until then, if you need more of my pretty face, go over to my vlog channel. Guys, I got to shut up because I have things to do today. I hope you're all doing well. And until next time, take care. Creep it real. And bye-bye. Sorry, I had to try to find the stupid